Hello and welcome. We are standing right at a turning point, a moment that's really going to define careers, creativity, and, the very way we work. And today, we're going to talk about the invitation this new era is sending to every single one of us.
Okay, let's just dive right in. This isn't just a clever quote, it's pretty much a perfect description of what's happening right now. The future isn't some big, distant event we're all waiting for. It's already here. It's quietly walking in the door, reshaping our world while, let's be honest, a lot of us are still looking the other way.
So, think about it for a second. The Industrial Revolution, the dawn of electricity, the birth of the internet. What's the one thing, the single thread that ties all of them together? Yep, that's it. Change. Every huge leap forward for humanity starts with massive, profound change. And it is completely natural for that change to feel, well, a little unsettling, maybe even scary. So if you're feeling a bit anxious about AI right now, you are not alone. In fact, you're in very good company with pretty much all of history. This brings us to a crossroads that just keeps showing up, again and again. You see, every single generation gets this choice. Do you try to resist the future, to fight against the tide? Or do you learn how to ride the wave and rise with it? Now, what's so fascinating here is the pattern. I mean, look at this. When electricity first showed up, there was panic. People were worried about safety, about jobs being lost. Then the internet comes along, and so many people just dismissed it as a passing fad, a gimmick. But in both cases, the people who leaned in, the ones who decided to learn early, well, they became the leaders of their time. And now, that timeline is pointing right at us. The choice is ours. So how should we even think about this choice? Well, let's start by knocking down the biggest myth out there. This whole narrative that AI is here to replace us is just, it's wrong. This isn't the age of replacement. It is the age of augmentation. Okay, so this is the crucial mindset shift. We have to move from the fear of being replaced to the power of being augmented. The most successful people, the most innovative companies, they're already getting this. They are combining uniquely human judgment with the incredible speed and efficiency of machines. It's not human versus machine. It's human with machine. And you know what? The exact same thing is true for our creative side. There's this fear that AI is going to make creativity obsolete. But the truth is the total opposite. It multiplies it. Think of it like a creative co-pilot, helping you go from a spark of an idea to a finished product way faster, letting you do better work than ever before. And you guessed it, this logic applies directly to our jobs and our careers. The fear is that AI is just going to erase opportunities. But if you look at history, what it really shows us is that while some boring, routine tasks get automated, the technology always opens up brand new doors. Just look at these roles. I mean, these aren't some far-off sci-fi fantasies. These are jobs that are popping up right now. People are building entire careers in fields like prompts design and AI ethics, fields that, literally didn't exist just a few years ago. Opportunity isn't disappearing, it's just changing shape. All right, so we've seen a glimpse of what AI can do. But now let's focus on the most important part of this whole equation, you. Because at the end of the day, technology is just a tool. It's neutral. It's our intention, our vision, our humanity, that's what actually gives it purpose and decides its impact. This, right here, is the absolute heart of the matter. For all of its incredible power to calculate and generate, AI is missing that fundamental spark of human consciousness. It runs on patterns, not purpose. It processes data, but it can't dream of a better tomorrow. And that, well, that's your job. This is your irreplaceable advantage. In a world that's about to be flooded with automated content, the ability to dream with real vision, to lead with a sense of purpose, and to create something with genuine human meaning, that becomes the most valuable skill there is. So how do we get good at this? The answer is one word: adaptability. Look, the people who are winning right now, and the ones who will win tomorrow, they aren't necessarily the ones with the highest IQ. They're the ones who are the best at learning, unlearning, and relearning. They take ownership of their own growth in a world that never, ever stops changing. So we're not going to end this with some boring summary. We're ending with a call to action. Because this isn't just about information, it's an invitation. The future isn't something that just happens to you. It's something you build by taking these incredible new tools and combining them with your own discipline, your own vision, and your own heart. Let's be absolutely crystal clear about this. AI is not the villain of this story. And honestly, viewing it as an enemy is the fastest way to get left behind. Instead, you have to see it for what it really is. It's an invitation. An invitation to do what, you ask? This is it. This is the challenge and the massive opportunity right in front of all of us. It's a chance to use this historic moment as a catalyst for our own personal growth, to learn faster, to think bigger, and to become more capable, more creative, and maybe even more human than we were before. You know, years from now, when people look back at this exact moment in time, they're going to ask how you handled it. And the answer that will separate the leaders from the followers, the innovators from the obsolete, it will be this simple, powerful choice. I chose to adapt, not fear.